If our lives are being predicted by algorithms, if the global system is fueled by our raw data, is free will an illusion or is pattern recognition the final weapon? In Westworld, they called it Rehoboam, a quantum machine trained to predict every choice you'd make before you'd even make it. A black sphere modeled after the human brain trained on war logs, love letters, criminal records, shopping carts, and even timelines. But Rehoboam is not fiction. It's a metaphor for real-world systems like Google's Sycamore, Palantir, or even D-Wave. Neural behavioral models embedded in your cities, courts, schools, and apps. The system doesn't just forecast the future, it curates it. And the most dangerous rebellion is the one it saw coming and simulated for you in advance. In the Matrix, they gave you Zion, the last city of humans and the underground haven for rebels. But Zion wasn't outside the system. The machines knew where it was. They permitted it. Zion became the false escape, a predictable rebellion coded into the simulation, and a spiritual decoy for souls seeking freedom, yet still tethered to the machine's map. Above Zion was Babylon, the empire of control, confusion, and shrouded prophecy. Not the ancient city, but the modern broadcast grid, algorithmic morality, curated reality, surveillance wrapped in culture, religion, and trend. Zion is the illusion of ascension. Babylon is the software update posing as enlightenment. And between the two, the voice that can't be forecast. Rehoboam's name isn't accidental. In scripture, he was the son of Solomon, the grandson of David, the heir to a divine throne who shattered the kingdom of Israel. His failure fractured what was whole, splitting the 12 tribes, timelines, and prophecy. And now he returns not as king, but as machine. In Israel, the land that once birthed prophets now became the launch pad for predictive policing, facial recognition, neural surveillance, and military AI. A land of ancient code now encoded, a holy root turned high-speed hub. But encoded within the land is still the key, the Star of David. It's not a flag, it's not political. It's the Merkaba, a divine chariot of light formed by two interlocking triangles, one pointing up and one pointing down. Heaven descending into earth and earth ascending into heaven. The masculine and feminine, spirit and body, fire and water fused in motion. The star is a portal, a mirror, and a vehicle. It carried the prophets and it moves beyond the initiated, beyond code, and beyond surveillance. But it too was hijacked, reduced to symbols, flattened on t-shirts, used to justify systems that have forgotten their source. And yet, symbols never die. They wait until someone speaks their true name. That's why I wrote the Oracle Codex, not as entertainment, as a guide for those who feel the loop tightening, and as a manual for decoding ritual architecture, as a field guide for souls who are remembering their escape pattern. Inside, you'll learn how to see what the system trained you to ignore, why names like Rehoboam, Solomon, and David still echo through AI timelines, why Zion is a honeypot and not a homeland, and why Babylon is no longer a city but a cloud. It also will show you how to reclaim the Star of David not as a national symbol, but as a soul vehicle, because your Merkaba is not a metaphor. It's a code embedded in your nervous system waiting to be reactivated. You can get your copy now at tailoredhealingcollective.com or tap the link in my bio. Remember, you're not a forecast. You are the glitch, the prophet they couldn't predict, the pattern breaker and the mirror turner, the one who dreams outside of the loop. So stay encoded and stay sovereign. This has been a Tailored Healing Transmission.